Hey everyone, welcome to Encore, and today I'm going to show you guys how to conceal sideburns, so keep watching.
Hey everyone, it's Corin, and you're watching Encore Makeup. Blend, blend, blend.
Hi, Corin. Stop using my lipstick.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So I already showed you guys how to conceal brows in a video not long ago. Can't remember when. But anyway, concealing brows using glue. And today I'm going to show you guys how you can conceal side hair, especially sideburns right here. And many of you guys have been asking what's the best way to do that. For those of you guys who do female impersonation or do drag show and stuff like that. And many of you guys have been asking me on my anchoring channel regarding what would be the best way to conceal sideburns. So the first thing you're going to need to do is wear your wig cap. Okay, if you don't have a wig cap, bandana works just as well. I wear bandana sometimes when I wear my long wigs and stuff. And rule of thumb is you're supposed to put 3 fingers on your forehead, just right above your brow peak. Alright, and where that ends is where your wig line is supposed to go. So I'm just going to mark that with my bandana or your wig cap if you have it. Alright, and then just kind of prep that around and then secure that with bobby pin. Alright, whatever you do with your wig cap, just go ahead and secure it. Just make sure that, the center part is 3 fingers. Alright, and then whatever hair is basically showing, that's what you wanted to conceal. Now, usually if you have a sideburn, then that's what you want to conceal. And if you also have these temporal peaks, or I call them bachelor's peaks, then that's probably something that you'd want to conceal as well. Alright? And if you have a full-on beard, it's really tough. You almost cannot fully conceal it. And the only way that you can conceal full beard is through special effects makeup or prosthetics. Where you put like a silicone appliance over the skin and stuff. But this trick I'm going to show you only works with, a little bit of sideburns and your temporal peaks. So we're going back to our glue stick. Make sure it's non-toxic, so get the all-purpose glue that's safe for kids and stuff, and non-toxic. And then we're going to also use a spatula. So the first thing you're going to do is groom the hair towards the direction of its growth. Alright, I'm just using my brow groomer. Alright, and just brush it downwards. I'm going to conceal this side and I'm not going to touch this side so you guys can see the difference. Okay, so next we're going to use our glue and our spatula. And what I'm going to do is pick up some glue, scrape it, pick up some glue, scrape it, and this is going to soften the glue. Alright. Just like that. And then I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that in my spatula, and I'm going to start at my temporal peak. Alright, I'm going to apply this very, very lightly, covering all the hairs that are exposed. And using a spatula is really ideal for this because you get a really nice flat surface. Nice, smooth, flat surface, which is what you wanted to accomplish. So the first layer really is to achieve a nice, smooth, flat coat that's going to flatten all the hairs down. Okay, this is not going to conceal yet. This is just going to allow your hair to basically go in one direction and flatten on the skin as flat as possible. Okay, and then we're going to let that set and dry for a few seconds, probably up to a minute. Okay, so now that it's dry, we're going to apply a second coat. Now the second coat is actually going to act as a concealer that's going to create a second skin on top of the hairs. Now a lot of people, or a lot of female impersonators, use the glue stick and just keep layering it on, which is great to achieve, you know, nice coverage, but the problem is like you're going to get some texturing, so it's going to look bumpy. And I find that using a spatula is a lot better because you can actually flatten the glue so that it's flushed against your skin. And when you actually use a proper concealer to make this match your real skin, it's not going to have any bumps or grooves. Okay, and then once again we're going to let that dry for about a minute. Okay, and then after about a minute, go ahead and use some loose powder, and this is just setting powder, and make sure to press that against the areas that you glued, and that's going to help the glue set and dry faster. And then just give that a few minutes to absorb the powder, and then you're ready to conceal. Okay, so once the glue is completely set and dry, we are ready to conceal. Now, for the concealer, use a concealer that's one shade lighter than your natural skin tone. Now, if you're doing female impersonation, base it on your foundation color, okay? Because sometimes you wear light makeup, and therefore you're going to base the concealer on the color or the tone of the makeup you're using, alright? And because I'm not wearing any foundation at the moment, I'm going to use a concealer that's one shade lighter than my skin tone. Now this is from Ben Eye, and this is actually tattoo cover. What you want to do is you don't want to brush this. You want to pounce it, okay? Pounce it right in the area where you need to conceal. You basically want to do this until the glued area is completely concealed. So you want to apply your first layer. And once you apply the first layer, you're going to need a sponge, and make sure to dampen it with water so that way it doesn't absorb the concealer. And you're going to want to press that right into the concealed area, and make sure that you are just kind of dabbing and pressing at the same time. You don't want to rub it because you don't want to disturb the concealed area. So you basically just want the concealer to blend nicely. Okay. So once you do that, you're going to apply a second coat, and it's all about layers at this point. So we're going to apply a second layer. Concentrate more on the areas where you think you're going to need more coverage. Okay, and then once again, using your damp sponge, make sure that you're just pressing and blending. And as you can see, my sponge is not absorbing the concealer because it's damp. And just spot conceal as needed. And then once again, powder that to set. Okay, so once the concealer is set, you're ready to apply your foundation. And for this demonstration, I'm just going to use a foundation that matches my natural skin tone. And I'm just going to, again, pounce this on right into the concealed area. Okay. And make sure that you're pressing it as opposed to brushing it. And then last time, just a little bit of powder, just set the foundation. Okay, so once it's set, all you need to do is pull down your wig cap or your bandana to cover the rest of the hair right on the side. And there you go. Your sideburns and your temporal peak is all concealed. And comparing that to this side, I completely covered basically all these hairs right here from my temporal peak and my sideburn. And you can't see it right here. And there you have it. So hopefully that's going to help you guys out. Thanks so much for joining me. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.